Hello, Hana, Cosmos, myself, Soul Dr. Nick here, February 18th, 2025 again. So this is part 2, mirror work. And I did my work first in between. Sent a few messages out, Coach Ellie, for people who were asking about coaching, for connecting with a couple people that I thought was really important. And I'm glad, like it feels like, okay, I'm doing some movement, I'm actually getting some stuff done, and then I'm coming back to mirror work again. I was debating actually going and leaving. I was like, all right, the battery's still about halfway. Okay, I got this. I can go back in, I can dive back in, I can actually be. And I was like, oh, back's a little stiff, let's walk around a little bit. Now let's stand up a little bit and see. And recognizing that this isn't as high as I think it would benefit from being. And let's see, it may be a little dark over there, but I'll see if this works better for me. Because again, this is for me. And even if I am a little bit dark, that's okay. A little bit better. A good way to lean in and to see if this is appropriate. And I can actually change the height then. Okay. So, noticing the different layers of myself, noticing the approval, disapproval, noticing the traps. So I was leaving a message for a new coach that I'm hiring and talking about sustainable fair exchange and talking about how I feel like it's a safe place for me to be me, which is really helpful because it lets me see what's next, what else is there, what's underlying. And I think a big part of this is just being able to express myself in front of someone who knows and say, help me with asking even better questions. And taking away the trap of I've got to have it figured out before I see them, and then guide them down the path where they can see that I've already got it figured out. I don't have it figured out yet. And I do. Man, it's just continuously noticing that. Like, it's easy to say, I don't have it figured out. It's like, I know I do though too. Like, I do have this figured out in a way. I do have so much figured out. What I can't see, I can't see. And that's part of raising the map of consciousness, is there's parts I can't see. I've got a little pain in the ear right here. And every now and then I bring up the sensations because I'm trying to notice the sensations in my body better. I'm trying to notice when even that little stutter I had there, it's like, okay, notice the stutter. And as I do this mirror work, it's helping me to see me in real time. It's helping me to have my own awareness in real time. And the other day, I was so angry at my cat. And then I realized I was angry at my cat because he wasn't listening to me. And I was trying to take on my beloved's anxiety of him jumping over. And then I was tired and I didn't really want to be up there. And then I was trying to box him in without actually, just holding him in. And then he scampered out, and then I was frustrated, and the rage inside me that's there still, like it's owning all the different aspects. I just read a post, I think Danny posted it, and it's about jealousy and suppressing of self and hiding, and I could see that for myself too. Like, there is a jealousy of people who I think have got it financially set, who are doing the work, who are busy already. And I don't want busyness. Oh, I don't want busyness. Business. Busyness, business. Busyness, business. Interesting that those are the same words. And it's funny, as I realize this, I'm like, that seems so rudimentary. I feel silly even noticing it, and then noticing it, busyness and business. I don't want busyness. I want deliberate action. I want fun. I want play. And maybe that's part of my resistance to business or busyness as well. And man, there's a part of me that knows, and this is probably many people in this community, it's like, I could hold that, I could do that. And that's a fantasy too. part of what made it really powerful when I ran that retreat with my dear brother Brent last year was it was proof positive that it's possible. Before it was theoretical. And it's helping me realize most of the things that I have in theory, when I have it that clear in theory, it's not just theory, it's possible. Now, I don't know what kind of impact it will make on me. I don't know the fatigue that'll be there. I don't know the financial stuff. I don't know the impact on the family. I don't know a lot of the specifics. And I know that I can get through it, partly because I know I'm really good at handling things in crisis. And how do I do it? Not in crisis, but in creative expression, freedom, play. And that's even it right now. Like if someone said, I have to do this talk, I can do a talk anytime. But how can I do it from creativity, freedom, and play? And this is part of it. By doing so much mirror work, I can see. If it's like, oh, go do this, I'm like, sure. Like this is just me being with this idea and looking in the mirror, looking at the audience saying, all right, what if you guys aren't all here? What if I'm just talking to myself? Because that's what's really powerful, talking to myself. That's it for me. The less I perform, the better I do. Oh, I can turn off this noise.